button. Hey Lou, what's your question? What? Oh no, okay, my bad. I had to read your full question. 4 p.m. But Lou, it's based on settlement price, so things could still be moving around a little bit for a few minutes. So just because you see I mean, think about it. It makes sense because there's 500 stocks, and they got to get the settlement price, and then they send it in, and then they divide by five. Take all 500 closing prices, settlement prices, and then there's your value. All right, welcome YouTube. This is Dan and Greg at Master Trader. We're in our green trading room, our live trading room. And sometimes on Fridays like now, we're always monitoring the markets, scanning, looking for trade opportunities. But we like to just scan the S&P 500, looking for possible setups for next week. And we just decided to hit the button so you all can watch us and follow along with our analysis on scanning. So here we go. This is TC2000, S&P 500 here. No, that's the Dow 30. Okay, here we go. And okay, so it's percent. Wow, CCL is the biggest percent. That's a shocker. The Junker Cruise Lines. All right, so all we're going to do is look for patterns, talk about them, answer questions, of course, in our green trading room, our subscribers, and build a watch list for trading both stocks and options for next week. Yeah, the Qs, Qs are still strong. Google's still churning. Tesla broke out. Now it's $10 higher than that 1500 level. All right, so let's continue. We're just looking for patterns. Like I said, Netflix all-time highs. What a beast, a beast. So the bottom is my daily chart. The upper right is my weekly. And 15-minute chart here just to see if we can maybe get an afternoon day trade. Yeah, the cruise lines, I don't know. They somehow got a little bid today after a downside shakeout. This is what we call a 180 reversal, a downside shakeout on the daily. So it had an ugly breakdown yesterday. And this is a bullish engulfing bar, provided it closes like this, of course. But the reason this isn't a quality one is because there's no price void. Price void means look to the left, and we want insignificant resistance if we want to go long. This one has a wall of resistance. So the message to this is if you were short, you better wake up and maybe cut your short, but it's not a new opportunity to go long. Yeah, Wade, I mean, we can look at them, Wade, and see what you were in. No, I know, we had that put spread on that. All right, so Citigroup, we already have this on our long watch list. It has earnings next week along with JPM, but we sold a put spread actually on XLF, the banking ETF. And selling a put spread just means we see a whatever pattern, beautiful support, and we say, look, I don't think it's going under this number by X number of days, and the premium that we've taken to our account is ours to keep if it holds. So we sold a put spread under yesterday's low on the banking ETF. Like I said, Citigroup looks higher. So as a swing trade into earnings, it looks good. It looks good. Just don't hold over earnings. Another bank, WFC, he's lagging. JP Morgan's similar to Citigroup. That could be a swing trade into earnings. This looks almost identical to that other one that I said. That's a 180 reversal, but no price void. So no interest in that. There's another 180 reversal, but no price void, PFG. Yeah, hey, Green Room subscribers, we're here for you, of course. So whatever question you have for me, you get priority. Now look at this 15-minute chart in Lowe's, symbol L Lima. That's a very bullish 15-minute chart right there. So if the market were wanting to rally, that would be a late day breakout day trade candidate. Wow, there's so many of these 180 reversals, but no price void. So that's showing that there are buyers. Here's another one, Met. So the financial and insurance companies, I've already noticed 10 of them with these similar 180 reversals. Wow. So that's, these are signs of the market not wanting to fall. MES, William. Same, it's a bullish reversal, but there's no price void. It's in a downtrend on the daily chart. So no interest in that. Now this I like, Morgan Stanley. So there's another check. Earnings are right here, 7/16. See, here's the date on TC 2000. But this on Monday, I'm not entering over the long weekend here. Monday, this for a swing trade, this looks fantastic over today's high. Stop the low, swing trade, close it out before earnings. There's another one, 180 reverse. Look, proof. Same sector. Here's a E-trade. This looks like a long over the high. Let me put that on the list. So I got Morgan, ETFC. Amazon 5-minute. Let me change this to 5-minute. Yeah, no, I mentioned Amazon and Google were my favorite. Tesla popped also. Q's broke out and it's higher high, higher lows on the 15-minute chart. So Q, yeah, I'm in favor of late day breakouts right now. Now this is a bank. Bank and insurance. This one is stronger than the others because many of the others broke down and hit resistance. This one's in an uptrend. So I'm just going to put these on a list, and then over the weekend with the market closed, I'll reassess them and see which ones I like. There's another bank. Chubb. PGR, that would be a put spread candidate. Under today's low, you sell a put, and you're banking, for next week, you bank on that today's low holding. I can't believe how similar so many of these bank and insurance companies are. Another 180 breakdown, which is a downside shakeout, but it's right at resistance. So I got no interest in that. But again, the fact that it broke down, this looks great, Ahmad. This just came from one of our subscribers in the Green Trading Room who have taken our class, and they know how to recognize compelling patterns that we teach. So this one, kind of a downside shakeout, made a higher high, consolidated, and now it's a bullish bar. Breaking out on the intraday 5-minute chart, yeah, that's definitely going on the weekend list. JPM 1, hey, Mike on YouTube's asking about JPM 180. Not quite sure what one, oh, you're saying, I'm sorry, yeah, the 180 I'm talking about. Well, no, that's not a 180. A 180 is when they break down, so it's a big bar, a big red bar, followed by a big green bar. Greg and I like to just talk real simple. And So that's not a 180 reversal, but it's a kind of a bullish engulfing failed breakdown. I give you that. It's a failed breakdown, but using our terminology, it's not a 180 revert. Yeah, thank you, Jason. Like Jason, if you could talk, you would explain it. Yeah, Q is very strong here. This is a textbook bullish 1, 2, 3 continuation. Wide range bar from multi-week trading range, inside bar in the upper 1/3. Thank you. See, that this is another reason why we do this, because we are together. We're together doing my weekend homework, which is scanning for setups for our subscribers. Thank you, Jason. That looks fantastic. So this is not a 180 reversal, but it's a bullish engulfing. So that looks higher, Berkshire Hathaway. Monday over today's high. Pizza, yeah, that pizza was on my list. It didn't take off. I mean, it didn't take off on the daily par home. It did on the 15-minute, but yeah, pizza is definitely on my long list for our weekend advisory subscribers. There's a breakout, WLTW. That's just a vanilla breakout trade. So that could be a directional swing trade long over today's high. Plus, look at all this support down here. So and I'm not going to do it now, but over the weekend, I'm going to look to see if we can get a bull put credit spread. WLTW. WLTW. So I'm writing that down. Ahmad, SVXY, that's a levered VIX. Yeah, VXX. Yeah, VXX looks lower. With the market strong, I love shorting VXX. Yeah, it looks lower. That looks like a swing short. It sure does. Sure does. This one's still in a trading range, but a put spread might be, there you go, AON. Now, remember, we looked at a lot of insurance companies that were breakdown failures at resistance. This one has broken resistance. That looks great. AON's going on the list. Yeah, no, no, I'm not. Yeah, I agree. I'm not shorting VIX over the weekend. I'm just saying the chart looks lower. You know, we're still at high levels relative to, you know, the retracement after the March bear market crash. LNC, no, see, LNC, Jake, has no price void. Jake, write these two down, LNC, AON. Tell me which one you like better. This is the exam when you're at the optometrist. Do you want A or B? And this one's a no-brainer. I mean, this is a no-brainer. I like this one better. All right, I gotta find I got a first warning. All right, wait, Jason, NNI. Yeah, NNI's going on the list. Thank you, Jason. Jason is giving Alex a run for his money on, you know, being a top scanning machine. All right, Steve, FFIV. It's a 1, 2, 3. If it trades over yesterday's high, that looks good. FFIV, sure. It's going on the list. And see, when I say put on the list, then that's our job over the weekend to pick the best of the best. You got this gap over here. It's not as clean, but over the highs, it looks higher. NEP, yeah, that looks great. You all are awesome. Look at this. This is what we call a bullish 1, 2, 3, 4. Wide range bar and 2 inside bars. And then part of our approach also is to look at the sector. So we would see what the utility sector is doing. But this is a breakout on the daily and the weekly over the highs. It looks fantastic. NEP. Ludwig, DPZ swing long. It's up if you want the weekend risk, but the pattern looks fantastic. Daily, weekly, 15-minute look fantastic, Ludwig. No, it's not extended. It's not extended at all. No. Ludwig, the weekly is not extended. It's been consolidating for 3 months. And it's not far from the 20. The 15 is not extended. The daily is an igniting bar. This is an igniting bar. And yesterday's bottoming tail makes it better because that was like an intraday downside shakeout. It looks great. Look at Google that I gave as a day trade here at 15.25. Look at that, up 15 bucks already. That was the one. That was the day trade long. It looks fantastic. But I gave it right here at 15.25. So you're now up 15 bucks in an hour. How does that sound? Awesome. Yep, I'm watching Tesla. Tesla's actually a bullish 1, 2, 3 on the 15-minute chart. That is crazy strong. Some of you wanted to short it here, and I'm like, not me. Yeah, see, Tehran? All right, I'm trying to go back here to where we were. Where were we? All right, I forget. Okay, here we go, NNI. Oh, shoot, I lost my spot in line. I forget what number I was on. Let's just jump to like 75. I think I was around there. There. That's what we call a buy setup. You know, pull back to support. You can put that on your list. Steve, a door did trigger. Knee, we said. Whoa, what do we, that's our Domino's. So I was just gonna say, what do we call that bar? We call that a wide range igniting bar, but I just talked about it. That is not extended. That looks great. All right, I'm gonna scan a little bit faster here, folks, just because I wanna and see when you get experience, boom, see, and I got to go back because I go so fast. So that one, my eye made me stop. So PNW, that's going on the list. Door, yeah, door was a 1, 2, 3. All right, so for the new people, if anyone folks watching on YouTube, my eye is just staring at this daily chart. And if I don't see a bullish daily here, I just keep going. And then if I like it, I look at the weekly and see if it's a day trade, swing trade. Let me answer David here. Lulu, there's no pattern. Maybe it's 15 minutes, but I would rather trade strength, David, not weakness. This one's under the open. It didn't take out yesterday's high. So for late day breakouts, I prefer strength, not bottom fishing weakness. Do you see the difference? MES, William, it's in a downtrend. It is bullish engulfing, but you got no price void, you got no pattern. I got no interest in Mesa. Said G, yes, Jake. Did Alex give you that one? Or did you just get lucky? You know I'm messing with you, but Jake, it looks fantastic. Why? Why does it look fantastic? I know you can't talk, or at least not for me to hear you, but let's talk about it. Nasty breakdown. Well, no, let's go. I'm going back in time. Nasty breakdown, took out all kinds of support, 100% retracement, greater than 100% retracement, wide range bar, and 2 inside bars. So yes, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, consolidating at resistance. And look at the weekly. I don't know if it's all-time highs because I need to look at a monthly and blow it up, which I'm not going to do right now, but it looks fantastic. So I'm going to put this in the weekend letter, and I'm going to call it the Jake pattern. Is that all right with you? It looks beautiful. I like it. Netflix has been on fire, all-time highs. Everyone's sitting home watching their Netflix series. That's a 180 reversal breakdown. Shoot, why am I at number 11? All right, I keep missing my spot in line here. So I'm just, all right. So that's why we've already seen him. Let me just jump to 100. Here's 101 of the S&P 500. Let me just keep scanning. All right, that ain't bad. CMCSA. I think, Alex, that was on your list. That looks good. You got a nice reversal. There. See, I had to go back. Foxtrot Echo. Foxtrot Echo looks higher. It's at resistance here. So it would just be like a put spread for me if you could sell a $40 and then pick a lower strike. Yeah, we're in Disney. Oh, that's another utility. Look, remember I wrote down another utility I liked a lot? I think NEP, I think it's called. David, Disney. Yeah, we entered a put spread this morning, but it looks higher. I saw in the news that they're going to open their Orlando theme park tomorrow with a bunch of restrictions, of course. NYT. Like Jason, this is a good example of what I call, I need a something, something. Cameron, look at you. Greg, read that? Cameron made 450% on a long call on that Google in an hour and a half.
Very nice.
That Cameron, you and Pat so far get the trading awards today. I've already said this once today. I love it. It really, people ask Greg and me, hey, if you all are so good, why do you teach? And I'll just give you the quick answer as the market keeps going. I told you I was bullish into the close here. So the quick answer is we enjoy it. We like giving back to society, people who are wanting to learn our trade. And it keeps us sharper. And number 4, it genuinely gives us joy to see people grow and prosper and learn. It does. That's an intangible benefit. We love it. Okay, so back to this MYT. This is what I say. I want a something something bar. I need a something something. Otherwise, it's just in a trading range. It's dead animal. So what is a something something? I want it to gap down and reverse. I want a bottoming tail. I want a gap breakout. I want a wide range igniting. I want something. So sure, you can set an alarm and see if it wants. Look at the market here. The cues are just relentless. Look at this. Higher highs, higher lows, red bars ignored, bottoming tail, high, which was red at the low of the day. This market looks higher, folks. I mean, at least the cues for a sec do. That looks amazing. All the fangs are in gear. Netflix, you actually have a buy setup on the 15-minute chart right here. Look at that. That's a buy setup. It pulled in, it reversed its support, the rising 20, market strong. Your entry for a day trade was over this last 15-minute bar's high. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Yeah, Alex, I don't know about the intraday internals, but based on what Greg said earlier, yeah, it's a problem. There's too many bulls in the market, which means that the put call is too low, signaling too much bullishness. But we use that as a warning light. We still trade the charts. The charts are telling me we're going up. So maybe the bullish option traders have it right. But right now, I would not look at that that very low put call ratio and say, oh no, I'm shorting this or I'm not participating on the sideline. Absolutely not. It's amazing, strength as long as you have a pattern. The party, the party's going to continue until it doesn't. And then I would wait Arun until Monday. I'm just not a big one on overnight risk this late in the day as a new trade. Of course, we had over 20 opens today. We stopped out of a number of them at nice profits earlier today. But for new trades, I just rather wait till the next day, particularly or weekend. But yeah, I like Gol. I like Gol. This is a Brazilian airline, Gol and Azul. And look, you got a weekly buy setup up here with a price. This is a price void. A fluid move down. There's no significant resistance to the left. Yeah, I like Gol. Yeah, I like it. And his cousin Azul, Gol looks better. Yeah, so we picked the right one. Ludwig, do you think it's worth keeping Google over the weekend? You know the answer to that. Tell me, Ludwig, is it a day trade or swing trade to you? If it's a swing trade and you don't mind overnight weekend risk, the daily chart looks fantastic. Higher high, higher low after 4 resting days to all-time highs. It looks fantastic. If it's a day trade, it's a climactic sell setup. I'd be out already. So you know the answer to that. NWSA. Not crazy about that. You got these tails, the way it came down. It's kind of lagging the market strength here. All right, let me continue. I'm just going to arbitrarily, because I know I'm out of line here. S&P 500. Oh, that's not it. SNBR upgraded today. Me personally, it's getting far from the 20. It's up 5 days, Jason. But the 15-minute chart is very strong. I would not buy it here myself, but Monday for a day trade over the high, I like it because of the bullish 15. Yeah. All right, Alex wants to short Marriott. Yeah, I mean, these weak industries, trash, we call them. LVS is a potential W bottom here, though. You know, it's reversing on the prior low. Could be a put spread candidate. Now it's 3:41 Eastern time. The market's been rallying for an hour, and we got topping tails, and they're now under the opening bar. My take is that's the high for the day. And it's only because it's been rallying for an hour. If it were just breaking out, then I'd say it's probably going to rally into the close. But my take is that's a high for the day. So day traders, I'd just be tightening stops if I were you. All right, let's just continue scanning here. That's a put spread candidate, Kellogg, but Kellogg's a boring company. You aren't going to get any juice. Disney, we already have a put spread. LB, it's a bullish trading range, but it needs to break out. AWK could be a put spread under yesterday's low. This CAG, oh, we're in this one already. I love when I scan and I say that looks fantastic, and then I'm like, wait, we're already in it. So yeah, we're long CAG. There, that was I was going to say that looks good. That's Google. We've been talking about all afternoon. Wilton Towers, I already have that on the list. This, nah, we can find better. AON, I got on the list. This, if it breaks out, NDAC, hey, look at, let's see. Since this caught my eye, the next thing I did was look up. And what does this tell us, Alex, on NDAC? As I put it on my watch list. What I like about the weekly, greater than 100% retracement, bullish consolidation, all-time highs. If it can get over these two red bars, it has clear sailing above. That's going in the letter. See, I love scanning together, folks. Peter Haas is asking about NETE. It's sloppier, Peter, and here's why. This was a beautiful bar, and I'm sure, Peter, if you like putting down a cold one, you've been in a beautiful bar before, like I have. That's a beautiful bar. When we see a beautiful bar, we want the consolidation to remain in the upper half. And this one did not. So it's neutral consolidation. This went all the way 100% down. So that's bearish, but it snapped right back. So it's healing this bearish gap down. The weekly chart, it's up 3 bars into an ugly bar. So it's just, I mean, If it trades over the week's high, today's Friday, so over Wednesday's high, it looks like it'll continue higher. It's just not a high probability setup as opposed to, I've already written down 20 that I like so much better. But I'd sell a put spread on it. You know, I got to go through my checklist, of course, when I say I would do a put spread. But no, we can just find better. Remember, cash is a position. You don't have to be in a market. When we put our money on the line, we are engaging in risk. We're assuming risk because we think the reward to risk on this high probability setup is worth a return on our capital. And if the setup isn't there, then I'm on the sidelines. So that one I wouldn't risk. ALNY for Jason. It's a pharmaceutical, but sure. It's a bullish daily, weekly. Now it says biotech right here. So we personally don't recommend biotechs to our subscribers because we don't want them taking on the gap risk that's inherent in bios. On David, ANY. Hey, David, I actually bought that silly thing. I forget what day. I got filled after the market. Oh, that's AY, sorry. Oh, wow. I forget what day I did it. Wow. I bought it at $2.98 after market one day. I think it might have been last Friday, actually. And the liquidity was horrible. I had a hard time getting out. All right, let's see. There's a question here from Revelati. That's a nice name. Is it still good to do spreads on some of these stocks that have low volume? No. No. If the stock is low volume, there's going to be 99% chance that the options are low volume. So you only want to trade options and sell credit spreads on liquid options, which means tight spreads, high open interest, high volume. PRPL. Yeah, that looks great, Jake. Jake, Alex, are you submitting symbols under Jake's name? Because that doesn't look like a Jake trade. All right. Jake, it looks great. So Purple Innovation, I've never heard of such a company. But it's home furnishing, which has been on fire, you know, particularly the online type like W Whiskey. Remember Wayfair? All right, let me write this down. Purple. Never heard of it. Who buys from Purple? But it looks great. It's all-time highs. Look at whiskey ran from 20 bucks to 220. Remember RH. Look at RH. Crazy strength. They make mattresses. Crazy. Those who read them. Eugene, your drop down, please. I do. I own a purple seat cushion. All right. It's pronounced Doge. Doge, not Dogu. Doge. All right. Did I miss any of your symbols? Yeah, Greg owes me 10 bucks. I made those 10 bucks in 1 minute. Look at Google. Bullish engulfing on 15. They want these stocks that are in vogue. And the cues are, let's see here. We have Mike is asking about Amazon. Any thought? So you all have to add, when you ask me a question about something, I know the YouTubers don't know this, but it helps me help you. You have to tell me what time frame you're thinking. We would never initiate after 10 up days, far from the 20, but the 15-minute chart is holding like a tank. If it were 3 p.m. instead of 3:50, like it is right now, I would say it's a beautiful late day breakout candidate. But we just don't buy things up 10 bars because, your stop, where are you going to put your stop? But day trading's fine. So yeah, put it on your list for Monday over today's high. Amazon looks great. So does Google. Does Goldman fit our 180 definition? Technically, no. It's just a bullish engulfing. What a 180 to us is we want big red bars. So here, right here, for example, 6/11, June 11, and June 15. Pretend this middle bar does not exist. That's a 180 reversal. They have to be big red bars followed by big green bars. And then the reverse, obviously, on a bear 180. It'd be a big green bar followed like this one. If this were a big green bar, which it is, and then you had a big red bar right after this one, that would be a bear 180 reversal. So it's just the size of the bars is all. We give them the special name. All right, Pat. Hey, Pat, I hope you're properly clothed today. Is the weather better for you out there today? Microsoft, a put on Microsoft. It's not high quality just because it's bouncing around. A better setup would have been over the high of June 29, or even over the high of this wide range bar. But now it's just slopping around. If you could get one for next week under this red bar and see the low of this red bar is 207.99, so then I'd go to the put screen and see what you can get for the 205s. But he's actually not, his relative weakness today compared to the Qs. And we only like entering trades when we feel really good about them. And this one is more of a coin toss. It's like, I don't know. So that's my take on that. But let me look anyway, just because that's part of my checklist. That's part of my checklist to say, okay, what can I get for the 205s for next week? And then maybe I'll change my mind. Well, 97 cents, that's actually not bad at all. So 205, 200, $5 whites, 57 cents. And I kind of have a rule. I want 10% of the strike price. So it meets that rule because you're getting 57 cents. But me personally, I would wait Monday and do it over today's high on Monday. You aren't going to get the 57 cents if you do that. But every trade is, you got to trade your trading plan, your pitch, as we say, so to speak. On when you're playing baseball, you got to swing at the patterns you like. And this one's just, I don't know. It's not a high confidence pitch to me. All right, what else y'all got for me? Camera. Yeah, no, Google. That was a beautiful day trade. And the daily, it's at all-time highs, folks. It looks higher. And it's rested here 4 bars. As long as the market doesn't give you an ugly gap on Monday, it looks great. It looks great. It looks like a continuation day trade on Monday. All right, we have 5 more minutes. Let's see if we can just Scan a couple more here before the market close. All right, this is 167. I don't know where I left off, but it doesn't matter. Wait, see, I got it. There you go. What do I like about this trade, Cameron? Tell me, anybody. Anybody, what do I like about this? What concept in Master Trader Strategies do I like? No, it's not a 1, 2, 3, Ahmad. See it, Alex? Yes, George Matas has it. It was a gap breakout. It's consolidating. It looks like almost all-time highs, pretty darn close, but it would be 2 red bars ignored. Now the entry is over the week's high. So if it takes this out, then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 bars of support to all-time highs. So that looks great. Lin, L-I-N's going on my list. They'll probably be in the weekend letter. This already ran T2. You're getting on a moving train, but kind of a 1, 2, 3 down here was your proper entry. There, wide range igniting. I've already seen Kellogg. See, I'm starting to hit duplicates. Joss is asking about FEYE. Yes, fantastic. Now, the only thing that would make it better, Jas, is if you didn't have this wall of resistance here. However, this is a concept we teach. Consolidation over time. So this is support, that's resistance. This is a wide range bar deep into resistance. So if this takes out yesterday's high, it should burrow its way through that. So I don't know if I would do a directional per se, but I would definitely do a put spread, sell a put spread under yesterday's low, you know, provided I go through my checklist and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's worth watching as a 1, 2, 3. We just like the 1, 2, 3s that have no resistance to the left. For example, we traded Fizzler. Look, compare this one. Here, let me blow this one up. Look, we gave this to our subscribers. This was a 1, 2, 3 wide range igniting out of a multi-month here. So this prior high did not bother me because it's a V top, multi-month consolidation is, you know, it's building support over time. So we bought this, today's Friday, we bought this Wednesday, 2 days ago. And it sliced through that like butter, like margarine. So I just wanted to show you that as a comparison. CTLT. Now, see that one I don't like because it's up 3 bars at resistance. We like 1, 2, 3s from consolidation. So Greg, talking about that, I actually was thinking that we should do MT Live next week on 1, 2, 3s. There's such a wonderful pattern on any time frame. So that's what I was thinking. Q's going out at the dead high here, all-time highs. That, but for bad news over the weekend, that suggests higher prices on Monday. That's a very bullish close. Yesterday we had the bottoming tail after a, you know, a tail is a intraday battle, right? So the fact that it closed back at the high, the bulls were in control today, higher high, higher low, closing above the open, closing all-time highs. It is what it is. It looks higher. I don't understand it fundamentally with all the worldwide problems going on, but that's beyond my pay grade to worry about. We look higher. Wow. TJ, very profitable week. You know, I love hearing that. It's a good job. Good job. Yeah, I mentioned this as a reverse head and shoulders, Cameron, as a long scalp. We took we took 9 points out of some other shorts. You know what? It might have been this. Hold on, let me look. Let me see how many points we took out of PSX because we closed it today. You know, with our trailing stops. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, no, this one we took $4.14 out of as a swing short. But this one, we took $8 on Burl. Burl, we took an $8 gain, $8 plus gain on this one. We shorted this 1, 2, 3 breakdown. Hey, Rohit says, have a nice weekend. Thank you. Rohit, I remember your name. You used to be with us in the green room. Or you know what? Are you the same Rohit that traded with me in Irvine, California? Because I definitely know your name. Okay, no, I remember you. Yeah, so thanks for attending this little YouTube. I hope you join us at MT Live every Wednesday at noon. So yeah, I guess we're ready to turn off YouTube here. The purpose was to do our afternoon scanning. I hope you all found that helpful. That's what we do in the green room. We teach, we educate, we scan, we trade, we laugh. We have a great time there. Wow, look at Arun, 10th consecutive positive week. And Steve. So Greg, yeah, you know what? So Greg, they YouTube can't see our green trading room, obviously, because I'm not sharing that. Maybe in the future I should. But look at all these comments from folks. 10th consecutive week of positive P&L. Steve, this is the best trading room I've ever been in. Awesome, folks. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love that. Rich, when does the newsletter come out? Every weekend for sure. You get a very detailed one. And then during the week, they come out as needed, both in terms of review of trades during the day and also, you know, new trades that we find at night. But we find so many trades during the day and send them by telegram that I really don't give new trades by email at night because I find them all in the daytime. But there is no shortage of trade ideas with Master Trader, that's for sure. Like I said, we had this entire week we had over 20 open trades in the swing letter. Less, of course, in the weekly options trader, but that's the nature of it. All right, any other questions from Green Trading Room, YouTube, anyone? Otherwise, we wish everybody a fantastic weekend. And we'll do our weekend research as always, send out the best trade ideas as always, and we'll see you Monday at 9 a.m. All right, so I'm going to mute you, but feel free to type any questions. I'll be around here for a little bit. All right, have a great weekend, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it, YouTube. Hector, who do I just subscribe to the newsletter? We have 3 of them, Hector. Let me give you a link right here.